float in a prone position for 5 minutes, and learn to use their clothing as flotation. Instructors employ a variety of techniques to teach recruits vast amounts of information during the relatively short training period. From individualized instruction to group-paced instruction, classes are taught to 2 recruit divisions at one time and include a wide variety of topics. Recruits are briefed on subjects such as Uniform Code of Military Justice, or UCMJ, First Aid, Uniforms and Grooming, Military Customs and Courtesy, Equal Opportunity, Navy History, Anti-Terrorism and Force Protection, and other important topics. A key aspect of force security is making sure all Navy personnel are trained to safely handle a variety of small arms. At the computer firing range, they learn the basics of aiming and are able to work on accuracy, while learning the proper handling techniques for handguns and long guns.
Commence fire.
The range instructors use computerized weapons to simulate actual conditions, which allows an increased level of safety when the recruits are taken to the live fire range later in training.
Safety chamber, magazine safety. Safety chamber, magazine safety, right?
Safety is the most important aspect of weapons training, and recruits are well versed in the proper handling of all firearms before they arrive on the live range. The range is an enclosed, environmentally sound facility that allows recruits to obtain the necessary training without concern for the often fickle weather. Much of the training recruits experience is linked to the core result of team building. There is none so well suited to that end as Captain's Cup competition. Recruits compete against each other in a wide variety of physical and creative endeavors that help to build individuals into members of the team. Divisions are encouraged to express their creativity by choreographing and creating a unique presentation that is enjoyed by everyone. With the training routine well established, recruits maintain a hectic pace that includes critical skill building. One of the most important jobs any sailor will ever perform is firefighting, and recruits are provided ample opportunity to appreciate the critical nature of this vital skill. Damage control, as with firefighting, is something every sailor must be familiar with, and recruits are provided with basic instruction that may well one day help save lives, theirs and their shipmates. Training is the job of every recruit, and whether it is taking time to read the recruit manual while waiting in line for a meal, or putting in a little extra time in the evening in the ship, recruits must remain focused on the job at hand, becoming sailors. In just a few short weeks, recruits have taken great strides toward becoming 21st century sailors. They have learned to work as a member of the team, pulling together in order to achieve the same goal, helping team members when necessary by putting the group ahead of individuals. They have embraced the Navy core values of honor, courage, commitment, and they have moved closer to their goal of graduation. But the job is not yet done. Ahead lies the most important test they will face: battle stations. Developed as a final test for recruits, Battle Stations is the most sophisticated, state-of-the-art training device there is.
Tonight, you will be getting underway on a mission that will test the very limits of your training and determine if you are truly ready to become a sailor in the United States Navy.
Recruits embark to find a realistic ship setting and opportunities to test the skills they have learned in the first several weeks of training. Battle Stations offers recruits the chance to experience life aboard ship in a variety of situations, from the mundane to standing watch to the unpredictable when emergencies happen in the blink of an eye. For an entire night, recruits are put through their paces with little rest between scenarios. The realism is high. The lessons of teamwork pay huge dividends. Battle Stations culminates in the capping ceremony pierside after a grueling night of shipboard demonstrations and problem-solving exercises. Recruits are instructed to remove their recruit ball caps as they are reminded of the Navy's core values: honor, courage, and commitment that they have agreed to hold close. They reflect on all that has happened since the day so very long ago when they stepped off the bus to begin the most important journey of their lives. And then these 21st century sailors are instructed to position their Navy caps. They are now, and forever, shipmates.
Number 2.
It is an emotional moment in the lives of these sailors, one that will be remembered by all as one of the most important of their lives. With battle stations successfully in their past, the Navy's newest sailors prepare for graduation and the road that lies ahead. Graduation has been long in coming, but well earned. It is a time for reflection and celebration. Shipmates old and new understand the accomplishments of these newly minted sailors, and now it is time to share the joy with friends and family.
Forward, counter, march.
For these men and women, the past few weeks have been full of new and challenging opportunities. Each came with their own motivation and their own goals, but all now leave with a sense of being a member of a team. They will recognize others who have met and overcome these same challenges, and know they are standard bearers for more than just ideals. The Navy is a way of life, one that means pride and honor.
I would serve with any one of them. As I return back out to the fleet, I am confident that we here at Recruit Training Command have given them the basic tools that they need to move on to their A schools and ultimately to the fleet. We try to give them a picture and prepare them for everything that they're going to see in the fleet, and I think we do a pretty good job. And they might not remember every single thing when somebody asks them a question, but as they start doing those things and putting them into action, it'll all come back to them. So I believe that we're preparing a trained sailor to go out to the fleet and be able to do what their leadership is going to ask them to do.
The Navy is a proud service that has met all its challenges beginning on October 13, 1775. From those early years until today and into the 21st century, there have been certain bedrock principles or core values that have guided sailors in their mission. They are honor, courage, and commitment. At RTC, as well as in the fleet, these core values still guide the way sailors meet challenges and provide for American security. Honor, courage, commitment. They are the core values of the Navy. They are the watchwords for the 21st century sailor.